Okay, so this question is from Ash W. Hurst. What was the first thing that went through your head after finding out that you got the part? I was so excited. I ran around my flat and screamed at no one. And then called my agent and then screamed at him some more because he's the one that gave me the news. And then just was like in my room, like, oh my God, I got this part. I'm going to play Lucy again.
Wait, so when you say your room, does that mean your bedroom?
Wow, you're getting really specific with me.
I mean, I think people, they want you to paint a picture here, so like,
one of the rooms was my bedroom, yes.
Yeah, were the blinds drawn?
No, the blinds were up.
Right.
And then I lifted up the window and I shouted out to the world, I'm Lucy. No, I didn't do that.
Right. To Tom Sturridge, were you nervous at all before filming your first scene? I was utterly terrified. I mean, genuinely, I was, well, firstly, my first scene, I was naked. And so I was nervous for a litany of reasons, one of which I'd never met anyone on the crew before, and the first thing they saw was me taking off a dressing gown and climbing clumsily into a glass sphere in the nude. So that was sort of embarrassing and disheartening, really. But mainly I was nervous because I care about the Sandman, because I'm such an enormous fan and it's so important to me, and I wanted to embody Morpheus with every fiber of my being, and I just remember the energy inside me before that first action on the first moment that I was going to be recorded as him in a camera, and it was electric. But genuinely, I can't remember any time I've been more frightened in a situation where I probably wouldn't have died.
Wow.
Keep it light.
Swirling things. If you had to stay in one forever, would you choose the House of Mysteries, House of Secrets, or Lucien's Library? Do you know Lucien's Library?
I do.
It would have to.
I'm in Sandman.
Is anyone else getting a bullying vibe from Tom? Anyone? Or is it just me? Because I'm getting a vibe. Don't touch me. I would say Lucien's Library. It's too long now, get off me. I'd say Lucien's Library, 100%. So many wonderful books and stories that she can just delve in and stay there forever. So much to read. And there will never be anything that she hasn't got to occupy herself. So yeah.
Makes sense. Practical.
Yeah.
For Tom Sturridge, what was it like to put on the dream costume for the first time? It was pretty moving, to be honest. I am an absurd fan of Sandman, and I've thought about, or had thought about Morpheus for such a long time. To put on the first, final, done costume was, I don't know, it felt like the end of an incredibly long journey, and I remember looking at my hands thinking, I control the world. I just remember feeling a shiver in my spine and feeling maybe I can do this. The feeling swiftly dissipated. And
no, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Terrified and alone for the following days.
Were you fans of the Sandman comics and audios before being cast for the show? I had heard of Sandman, but I wasn't that familiar. So then when I got cast, I just completely delved in, and now I'm completely obsessed because Neil has just created this incredible world with these rich, amazing.
Yeah. Comics
you're
and the audio.
No, you're out of order.
Comics and the
He's
audio. That's what she wants to know.
How much time
is it the comic and the audio?
I gave
She wants to know about the mediums. She doesn't. She knows what Sandman's about.
Yes,
she doesn't need you to tell her that Neil Gaiman's created some amazing thing. She wants to know whether you like both mediums.
This is what I had to deal with. This is what I had to deal with.
Answer the question.
The question is, were you fans of the Sandman comics
and audios? Were you?
Being cast? So if you'd let me actually say the question, you'd let...
I'm so sorry, Atwin.
Oh my God.
Anyway, go on.
Yes.
Is there an outfit of dreams from the show that you like the most? There is. It's very simple. In my battle with Lucifer Morningstar in Hell, we both kind of sort of deck ourselves out. Is that a phrase? In battle armor. And mine, Sarah Arthur was our overall costume designer, and she is a genius. But this specific costume was actually made by a British designer called Gareth Pugh. There was something about it that made me feel like a warrior. I felt I could fight. And as I was fighting the devil, it's always good to feel like you can fight because devil's good.
That's a good answer.
Thanks.
Anthros Sandman. Have I said that right? Anthros.
Anthros Sandman.
Were you given special shushing rights as Lucienne the librarian? Yes, I was. And I used it on Tom often. Didn't I?
You I mean, to no avail. But...